Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a singles new love reading for my dearest Scorpios. Scorpio, we're going to take a look at who's coming towards you in love and what this person is like, what this relationship is going to be like, and try to get as much information and details as possible. If these messages resonate with you, Scorpio, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I do have those links down below. All right, Scorpio, let's see. Who is this person? So we have the Knight of Wands, so they could be a younger fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag. We also see the Chariot card, Cancerian energy. Some of you, this person could be just different from you, different background, or at a distance from you is what I'm getting. How they're viewing you, the Star card, and how you're going to feel the Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, Scorpio, you're going to feel like this is the person you want to build a legacy with or be with for, for the coming years, or even marry or have a family with. And we see the Ace of Pentacles. What a beautiful energy. The Ace to the Ten of Pentacles. I love this. I love this. All right. This person definitely feels like they're someone new. And meeting you, Scorpio, they're also going to be feeling that energy of, wow, this could really be something. This could be something solid, stable, and secure. The Knight of Wands tells me this person is sexy, fiery, passionate. All right. And we see the Knight of Pentacles. So definitely a little bit of a younger energy. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean, Scorpio, that they're younger than you, but it may indicate that they just have that younger spirit. With the Knight of Pentacles, this is somebody who's solid, they're stable, they're hardworking. Okay, so even if if you're a bit older than this person, for example, like I wouldn't let that age get in the way here. They're quite mature is what I'm getting. And we see the Nine of Cups. So you may have someone here who is a bit of a party person who enjoys going out and socializing. But for some of you, they're ready to put that behind them. And they might just feel a little bit emotionally drained by, their old ways. So I feel like with you, they're like, oh, this feels really good. This is what I've been looking for. We get the Hierophant coming through, strong Taurus energy. So Scorpio, this could be somebody who's a different, race, religion, or tradition than your own. That's the second time I'm getting that message in this reading. This is possibly somebody here who's been divorced or married and divorced before, or maybe that's your energy, Scorpio. All right, let's see what else we need to know. This person, is a leader, despite their age. Now, again, for some of you, there's no age difference, but they just have this youthful energy. But if they are a little bit younger than you, no fear. This person is comfortable taking charge and exhibits confidence in their decisions. They may be in a management role, or they're successful. I do think this person is precocious, or has always been a bit precocious. This person may have a close-knit relationship with their mother. Okay, so again, whether she's alive or crossed over. And again, they could be a caregiver for mom, or they just, have a sweet relationship with mom. We do get that strong fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, or Sag. And we're also seeing Virgo energy coming through. So a great planner and organizer, although they may sometimes overthink or overanalyze. With this Chariot card, I feel like this person is very loving and very nurturing. I'm seeing someone here that might like to rub your feet or get foot rubs. I'm seeing with the Chariot card, this person likes nature, likes animals, very creative. They may wear their heart on their sleeve at times, but they're also quite strong. They're like a strong softie is what I'm getting. This person may be shorter than average for some of you, or shorter than whom you normally like to date. Like, let's say you normally date people who are quite tall. They might be more like your height, or maybe even they are shorter than you. Now, remember, these really specific messages are not going to resonate with all of you, and that's okay. But it is going to be confirmation for some of you. You would be shocked. This person is definitely going to surprise you. So don't judge a book by its cover. And for some of you, this person has curly hair. But again, that's not going to be for all of you. Now, you could meet this person at work for some of you. But we also see that they're unconventional. This is somebody who's not afraid to march to the beat of their own drum. And I feel like my Scorpios, you get that. You appreciate that. All right, let's see what else we need to know about this person. What else do my Scorpios need to know about this person? Okay, we see they might speak with an accent, so the language you speak with them might be their second language, or they just could come from a different region or different country. All right, they wear a meaningful accessory often, so this could be a necklace, it could be a watch, it could be like a lucky piece of clothing. Music will be playing when they ask you out, Scorpio, so they're going to step it up. And again, this indicates that most likely you're going to meet them at some sort of celebration or party, or, you know, out having dinner or drinks or something. And this person already knows who you are. So this could be a secret admirer, or maybe you're already talking to this person. And we see that this person is physically active. Most likely they do like to, you know, they might like to walk or run or hike or go to the gym. All right, what else do my Scorpios need to know about this person? What else do my Scorpios need to know about this person, please? Okay, so this person might have, you know, different hair color. Maybe they used to like to dye their hair, or they do switch their hair color up. Again, it could be, you know, in the summer, it gets a little bit blonder or highlights. Again, it could be some funky colors in there. But we see red, gray, pink, blue, purple, burgundy, or mixed color. But again, it could be that they have salt and pepper, you know, colored hair. So just trust your intuition there. This person is reliable, dependable, and committed. Okay. Some of you, this person may have worked as security at some point in time. Not for all of you. And this person is a great cook. So they're a badass in the kitchen. They come from a different ethnic background. So I'm getting that message now 3 times in this reading. And they may be a restaurant owner, or they work or have worked in the culinary field. And we do see that they may have olive, medium, or dark skin. All right, so the star card is how they're viewing you, Scorpio. They're seeing you as wish fulfillment. They're seeing you as somebody who's rebellious, and they like it. You know, you're not afraid to march to the beat of your own drum. You're a creative visionary. A lot of you, this person, they see you as wish fulfillment. They might be a little bit worried, though, that you're not looking for some sort of commitment, or you have other options, or you're just around for a good time, not a long time. More so, I think that's their insecurities, because they like you so much. And we see the Queen of Cups coming through. So Scorpio energy here for sure. They see you as intuitive. They see you as loving. They see you as nurturing. But they may be a little bit worried that you're not going to get emotionally invested in them. And again, some of my Scorpios, you may kind of hold back a little bit until you're really sure. You know, my Scorpios out there, you like to be sure about people. You like to do your investigation. You know, you like to read up about them, see who they really are before you get emotionally invested. We see the Judgment card. So some of you, this could be somebody coming back around, but I don't think so. For a lot of you, this is Aries and Scorpio energy, that there's divine intervention that's bringing you together, divine timing. But I'm also seeing here that there's real potential for this connection to up level here. All right, Scorpios, let's see what this person really likes about you. What does this person really like about my Scorpios? All right, we see Detective. That's my Scorpio card in this Archetypes deck. So they see that you have great powers of observation and intuition. And again, Scorpios being the most intuitive sign of the zodiac for sure. And you have a desire to seek out the truth. So you're definitely, you've got a pretty good BS meter built in. And they see you as the perfect companion. They see you as loyal, tenacious, and they see you as giving, loving, unselfish. And here it is. I was getting this energy. They see you as the pioneer archetype. So you have a passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. Again, being a creative visionary. Scorpios, how are you going to feel? 10 of Pentacles. You're going to feel good. I mean, you're going to feel like, wow, this is somebody I could marry. I could see myself marrying this person. And I do think that might be something you feel early on in the connection. All right, but some of you with the Page of Cups here, you may feel that way. You might be like, I've hit the jackpot here with this connection, but you may be a little bit untrusting about whether or not it's too good to be true at first. Should I get, and I do think you might hold back emotionally in the beginning just to make sure that, you're not rushing into things, or you're not getting, you're not only looking at this person through rose-colored glasses. But look at that Queen of Pentacles. A lot of you are going to want to marry this person or build a legacy with this person, start a business with this person. I see it. And with the Queen of Pentacles, I think this is going to make you feel good. This is going to make you feel like you've really, met your match. The Six of Wands is one of my marriage cards in the deck, Scorpio. So for a lot of you, I do see this being something quite powerful. I see you two coming together in union, and it feels like a major victory here in love, Scorpio. All right, so let's see what else we need to know, or what advice does Spirit have regarding this connection. We see an external party is intruding on this relationship. So you may want to see what that is. Okay, for some of you, it could be distance. For others of my Scorpios, there might be people who are trying to keep you two apart. So it could be somebody on their end, an ex, or other options, or on your end, it could be family as well. But you're protected, so don't worry. Although there might be interference, I don't think anybody stands a chance in coming between the two of you, because you are soulmates. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally. But we also see this retreat energy. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge if you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed here, Scorpio. Okay, especially in the beginning of the relationship. All right, so let's see what else we need to know. We see magnetism. So there's already a cord that's connecting you and this person. There's a gravitational pull towards one another. All right, and we see love language, physical touch. So this is going to be a very, this is going to be a very affectionate connection, okay? I was getting that energy of like foot rubs and things like that. So that might be how you show each other love. And Spirit saying spirit soul path, a personal evolution within your relationship. And I think that's because you two are really going to hold space for one another to grow and to evolve together. All right, and we see Forever Young. This is one of my favorite cards in the deck, Scorpio, because it says a song of youthful playfulness. So again, this person might be youthful in their energy. They might be younger than you. They might make you feel like a kid again. But just remember, the couple that plays together stays together. Times and dates for my Scorpios. Very soon, this is unfolding. All right, and we see it could be as early as next week. All right, my lovely Scorpios, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.